Hello, hello. Welcome back to another game of Classic Fixed. Looks like we're going first and jumping straight into it. Not sure where to go though. Yikes. Not looking good. We see a possibility in Australia, but of course we're cluttered with red. Possible Europe start. Not too bad with the Europe start. Where can we get a card? As you can see, I am not the best at going first. Okay, almost ran out of time there. Our opponents, we were playing 5-player. Black, our Germany player. Red. Oh dear. I think that's India, I'm not too sure. Of course, green is Canada, and white is USA. Oh, black hitting our Greenland here. Okay. Looks like black wants North America, so we would like an ally in black. Hopefully we can get this 4 out the way, and they see it too. Ooh, there it is. We lose big in Australia. We can't say we're too surprised, right? Typically, if you're familiar with, you know, how the game goes, you'll have your players who are really passionate for Australia. No Australia, no win, as they say. Anyways, green. Looks like a play for South America. We're losing a lot of territory to these bonuses here. Missing a 3, a 4, and a 2. Let's see where white goes. They could pressure me in Europe. Do we see that happening? Potentially. Well, let's just make it clear, nice and obvious, that we want Europe. Right? Okay. Hopefully that's somewhat friendly to red. Yeah. Okay. Black could give me a path out. We'll see if they do. We see a turn to Australia. Very fast. If you're gonna do Australia, do it right. And that is a quick trade. That is a quick take on Australia. So, got some worrying to do, don't we? A 6 and a 2. I don't know. We could see conflict with red, but we'll just lay low. White made it very clear what I was going for. I'm guessing they consolidate in the Middle East and go for Africa. I'm not mad at that at all. Why not be allies with green? Okay. Let's see, where do we want to go from here? Nice. Okay. I figure that 3 is toast, so we'll try to get a roll off of it. And if we're lucky, right? 3 versus 2. Terrible odds. Yeah, it's not looking okay. Crap. Not looking so hot so far. Yeah. Really hurting after Red's blitz on me. Definitely needed those 4 and those 2. So I think we're down about 9 in total with how much we've been hit, which doesn't help our quest for Europe much, but you never know. These games have a habit of, you know, being unpredictable. Let's see. So green does in fact take South America. Good to see. Oh, do we see a smack on 4? No. Okay. Okay. But we don't open. Interesting. So they intend to hit this 4. There's no way out for red here into Brazil. White goes for Africa. Let's see. A lot of brain power here. There it is. Ah, they gesture to green. They say move. Okay. You know, what I might be able to do is get out of black's white here. Okay. I don't know. Maybe red moves that 2 out the way. Wouldn't make a huge difference, but anything counts. I can imagine this 8 getting moved up, which I wouldn't mind too much. It wouldn't be helpful to me, but yeah. Does black move? Nope, they do not. Let my 4 out. So we're losing a lot this game, aren't we? Red has the potential to really screw me over here. Wonder if they do. I mean, we are really killable at the moment, aren't we? 16. 16 and 4. Nothing else. Okay. Thanks. Hopefully that's a sign of good faith. We'll see, won't we? I don't trust green so much. They haven't really given me a reason to trust them. At all. Really. I mean, the 6 anyways, right? What does white do? You see an 8 and a 6 and a 3 sitting in the bonus. It's very awkward. I mean, plenty of opportunities to take cards. We see Asia, Middle East, India, so on. Interesting. Action in the north. Not sure why. Oh, wait. Is that an attempt to go for North America? Who's to say? Really hard to say. Yeah. Well, where do we go? This 8 is going to be a problem. And I'm not sure if I want to take cards yet. I'm sorry, take cards. If I want to take Europe at the moment. Right, we see 2 bonuses. So now is as good a time as any, but we have no ally in green. And who's to say if red actually lets me hold? So, very tricky indeed. Okay, we see black smacking white. And they take. Very prematurely, if you ask me. I mean, unless these 2 are allies, there's no reason why green wouldn't just go straight in for that, right? Just an 8 to their 13, not to mention a 6 reinforcement to their right. I don't see that working out for black. Which is kind of part of the risk of taking your bonuses, right? They pay off, or they don't. I can't imagine. Yeah. We'll see. They do have an opportunity to take card. They don't break. Interesting. So we do see something of an alliance there. So it's just white and I against the world at the moment. They're kind of screwed out of a bonus so far with that 8 and 3. And they have an enemy in black, it looks like. Okay, we set. Terrible trade. Oh no. We're in some real trouble, folks. Yeah, that's a bad trade. Okay, well, now is as good a time to figure out who we can trust. Yeah? Who can we trust, really? Let's just see. I don't see black hitting me. Yep. But I definitely, I mean, green definitely smacks me. We're not even allies, really, are we? I don't think white does it, and it's really a toss-up with red. Yeah. I guess they don't. Okay. So green is going to be the bad guy. I would be surprised if they didn't. Also, something to keep in mind. Wow, they don't break me. Would you look at that? Diplomacy. Something to keep in mind. If you're South America, right? See green with the 2-point hold. I typically discourage that. I would just sit in Peru. Or, that's worst case scenario, sit in Peru. Unless you have a stack in Asia. So that you'd still be able to take cards. Here's the problem though. Problem is, if you're green, you want to eventually progress your game. And how do you go about progressing your game? If you're friendly to Africa and North America, it's not really viable, right? I mean, unless we're smacking each other. But it seems like a peaceful lobby. Everyone's respectful of their boundaries, their borders. Yeah. So that's not happening. If you're green, you want to eventually hold 5. Which would mean you want to buddy up your North America player and go bad to Africa. Or you want to buddy up your Africa player and go bad to North America. Now, for the sake of holding a 7 bonus, right? That's greed mode. Nobody takes your 7 bonus. No one holds Asia. But with the help of pivoting, right? Here's where I'm coming from. You're kind to your Africa player. You pivot, bully out North America. Or eliminate, one of the two. Especially when they're weaker. Spread their troops thin. Maybe they're protecting every single border. What have you. Oh, we set in. Looks good enough for me. I don't know how I feel about this 24 just sitting here. So. Is it that obvious I'm using a slider, guys? I mean to these guys. I'm taking my time. Right. Anyways, like I was saying, if you're Brazil, you want to make a take for one of the 2 bonuses here. Go for Africa, you hold a 5, and the board is balanced. You go for North America, you dare not hold a 7. You concede South America to the Africa player. Suddenly the board looks something like this. 5, 3, and 2. 5 and 5, Europe is happy, everyone is happy. And, hopefully, they appreciate you. Because it's like you're gifting them a whole bonus for free. Right? Could be a win-win if you play your cards right. Let's see what green does. I've shown some trust, shown some trust. Maybe my big stack. But at the moment, we're gonna have a hard time catching up with black. Encourage white here to balance out the board a bit. There you go. Take black. Why do I say take black? I would love for white to eventually hold this bonus because 1, I trust them. I want my allies to succeed along with me. And also, kind of forces them to knock out some black here. The territories. They do this really weird thing. I don't know what they're doing. It's like they're afraid of taking a bonus, but okay. Sure. Anyways, yeah, hard to explain this. They must be afraid of green, the 15 there, even though they have some card potential in Asia. But yeah, it's never a guarantee. Red could always knock them out. Black could always knock them out, but it's more likely red does it. Why is it more likely red does it? Well, Red wants conflicts in the west because they're in the east. So, green not being able to take cards in Asia, we will see either a decision to break one of the two or weaken their game in conceding and choosing not to take any cards. Wow, red sits in the Middle East. Wow. 4 major stacks here. They cut off white. We could see a card blocking situation here. I'm not sure what this is, really. I mean, at the moment, I don't have cards, right? So this is not looking good for me. Okay. So, looks like white's gonna be trading with me. That one. Okay. Red, though. Wow. You know, I will admit that is very well played by red. Very well played. We'll just match Greenland's 8s. We're gonna have to play as passively as we can here. Hopefully. Well, I see black easily taking the cake here. I mean, they're out-generating me, and they already have like a, what's that looking like? 10? They have a 10, 10 troop lead, so I don't see them losing it. They're so close to holding 12 territories. Something people typically neglect is their territory count. That actually plays a role in your starting troops. A bigger role than you might think, apart from your bonuses, that is. So, typically, North America is a much better hold than Europe if, and only if, your neighbors cooperate and they're nice, right? Yeah, bad neighbors, then you're toast. But obviously, they have a good neighbor at me. Green doesn't seem to smack them, and all they need is 3 in Asia. Wow, we see big hit. White. Strange move. I'm not sure. Actually, yeah, I'm not sure why. White decides to smack black. It only helps me. I mean, okay, to be fair, it does help bring the balance of the board, but it hurts their game. I don't know if it was worth it for them. It couldn't be because I told them to hit black like 10 turns ago, right? Uh-oh. Don't know what that was, black. White. What? They declare war. Oh my gosh. I love you, man. He's funny. Okay. So, I'm guessing we see this 9 and 10. Out the way. Those are gone. Out of here. Okay. So not good. That literally encourages black to take all these territories. So maybe we tell red. It's really your decision. Always hit them with the thumbs up, thumbs down, because it's only a suggestion, my friend. Your decision. I'm not playing your game. I promise. Now we do see red sitting on 9, soon to be 10. Not too worried about the generation, but I mean, I don't see myself holding much. They hit me. Wow, they leave black alone. Oh goodness. This is really bad. Why is it really bad? It's really bad because white is in a terrible position. And I can't imagine that not backfiring and hurting me. We'll see. You know, I think we're going to be trading with green. Just because, like... I want to make sure green has cards. Right? That way they don't smack my Europe. It is mine, my friend. Okay. Sitting on 88 and 3 cards. 91 for black. 87 for red, 68 for green, and 39 for white. You guys, I am not a professional. Did I even mention the settings? We are playing Global Domination. That is World Domination. Classic fix. 60-second timer. The AI is on easy because if there is an AI, what's the point in making it a bigger problem? They're pretty bad either way. Might as well just, you know, speed up the game. Just a tiny bit, if possible. Yeah. Moving forward, I would like to branch out my gameplay. I've had a lot of experience with Classic Fix. It's my favorite, the best game mode. Keeping it to the classics, the originals. But yeah. I wouldn't mind throwing in some blizzards from time to time. I don't know, fog is really tricky for me. I don't have much experience outside of Classic Fixed, if I'm totally honest with you. I've played quite a bit of Progressive as well. That is on the world map, as you can see. But yeah, I like to branch out. And hopefully, you know, putting out these clips and these strategies will help me naturally just branch out myself. Do we see a bot out from green? Oh dear. Green is a bot, which means black is in trouble. And so is white. And so am I. Why is that? Because bots don't particularly like bonuses. So this is very bad for us. Great for red. Oh boy. Not too sure what to do here. Don't want to open the stack, which I almost did for some reason. Okay. Hopefully red can wise up and stop hitting me. I do see the bot breaking. But just in case, we'll protect our Southern Europe here. I want them to hit. If they're going to hit, they should hit Western Europe. Can retaliate with our Great Britain 8s, and that's the beauty of Europe, ladies and gentlemen. The 2-point hold for Europe, which we would normally see the full effect, but Interesting game though. At this pace, at this rate, black just becomes way overpowered. We do see red doing their best to stay a powerhouse in this game. They get greedier and greedier as we go, conceding no cards. Look at this. I mean, I think this is their attempt at taking Asia, if we're being honest. I was originally thinking, hey, okay, this guy just won. Okay. Red is a bigger problem than black. Oh no. We actually end up needing black's help to control red. This game is silly. Black gets card blocked. That's what's happening. Hopefully they don't hit me. I don't want them to. Oh, green's back. Wow, false alarm, people. False alarm. Oh no. Don't do it. No white, please. Oh, they want Africa. Okay. Excuse me. White. I mean, is now the time to take Africa? I feel like that was 10 turns ago. I mean, we're looking at a 77 to 38, right? Where's the problem in that? Well, the problem is... Oh dear. Yeah. Yeah, okay. We need a card, so sorry white. It's gonna be you. But also... Red, it's time to back off, right? What we're doing is we're indicating. So we want red to sweat just a little bit, letting them know, hey, back off. Okay. We retreat into Ukraine. We're sitting at a nice, healthy 95 stack to their 17 and 15. Hopefully they retreat themselves. Because no, you cannot hold Asia. Oh, black is stressing whether or not to hit me. And I want them to know that we're friends. So attack my territory if you need to. Attack my territory if you need to, my friend. Ooh. They don't need to. Perfect. Oh my gosh. They punish red. Oh wow. So that was quite the move, wasn't it? I'm curious to see what green does, but black. Hard to say that was a good move. I mean, thank you so much for hitting red, but red capitalizes, takes their bonus. Or do they just smack? They just smack. There's still a 40 in Mexico. I'm sure they don't open that. They do punish back, so it's a war. Perfect. This is exactly what we want to see for a North American player. If you are allies with the Australia player, you might as well see some conflict, right? typically, North America, Europe are best friends. Africa or white should be holding both of these by now. You know, it all depends. Not to say that, you know, the game has to go a certain way, but just from my experience, that is one of the most common mid-games. So white finally takes Africa. Wow, what are they doing? They're hitting green more than they should. Yep. I see that they have decided to end their game. Hit me if you want to, man. Why do I say that? I want the stack open. My stack is not open to kill them, even though it should be. So that would be a nice juicy card. Black says hit red. Sure. Actually, I can afford to do that. Black was being nice to me, so... no. I know black. Oh. No. I feel horrible. If I hit red, that would have been a problem for me. Honestly. Wait, please. I'm sorry, I'll hit red. The reason why I don't hit red is because I see them more as a... oh dear. Black is pissed. Yep. Okay. Black wants vengeance, and I don't know what to do. I try to stay out of people's wars, but Black definitely overcommits in their attack. They did way too much, guys. I wanted Black to hit a good stack and then retreat and then repeat. Instead, they just rammed through all of red, which is a lot. And to be fair, I was supposed to support them, and I didn't. I definitely would have hit their stack if Black showed a little more restraint, right? But they don't. Yep, okay. We see green kill whites. There it is. Well played. Alright, well, it's been a pleasure, white. They did their thing, and they pay for it. So green, it's me and you. We can be buddy buddies. Let's see if they go bad to me. I'd be a little surprised if they did. They could easily just sit comfortable and hit this Middle East. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. But they don't accept my alliance, so it's like, are we really friends? You know? Yeah. Sorry, Red. But I'm looking out for me here. Now this could be a big mistake. But I want black to know we're still allies. Throw him one of these. Why not? This could have been the biggest mistake of the game. We'll see. And it was. They break me. But they don't hurt me. Black doesn't take... Oh no. Folks, we definitely just made the biggest mistake. And here's why. You can see it. Do I need to explain? I'm smacking red in the hopes that black sees I'd like to be friends, and that just doesn't work. Now we've made an enemy of red, and we still have an enemy in black. So it's a lose-lose situation right now. Might as well pack our bags. We are not keeping Europe anymore. Wow. Do we take a kill on red though? I think green does. Somebody should. Do they open my stack? Hopefully. Seems they do. Ah, yes. Green doesn't take out red. Weird. But I do. I could use those 4 cards, you know what I'm saying? Okay, respectfully, well played. Good game, Red. I'm so sorry. It had to end like this, but sort of forced my hand, Black. I don't know. So, here's what we're looking at here, what we're looking like. Take a 12, and we double set. Nice, nice, nice. So what I can do is... See, I could have killed black, but I mean, it's only a card, guys. Not worth a kill, if you ask me. At least not yet. Okay, so we see black bot out. Cool. I do kill them next turn. Green gets second. If they don't smack me now, that is, you know, it's really up to them. Let's see what they do. 95. Maybe I shouldn't kill black. If I do that, I'd be really weak, wouldn't I? I'd only get 10 for 50. So what I do is I pay some attention to green. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but there is a an old strategy known as the scummy bot out strategy, and that is where, ooh, we see a big hit. There it is. Green, knowing what's good, smacks me when it counts most. Okay. Nice. We clean up here. One card to my 4. This can be bought out strategy is when we see a player leave the game temporarily, allow the bot to take over just to come back, and hopefully the remaining players have started war, right? So they come back and sweep after we smack each other. So hopefully we don't see that. We just deal with this bot here. But can't know for sure. Green has one card. Only one card here. So we're gonna try our best to kill green. Is that even possible though? Oh, we do have sets. We have a healthy set. So we might be able to. 98765. Two, 4. Throw in 1 here for safety. 1 there. Okay. Alrighty, green. It's been an absolute pleasure. Good game. Okay, 1 to go. We see a huge bot. This is probably going to be a problem for a bit. 60 to my 48. They're holding Europe. Yikes. But okay. Now, wouldn't it be something to lose to the bot after all we've been through, folks? That would be something, wouldn't it? I don't like this set. I mean, it's good, but it has so much potential to be more. So we leave it alone. That's what we do. I should probably explain why it is I choose to set at particular moments and not others. Well, reason being, if we hold off, there's the possibility of getting an all 3 bonus, which would be 10 plus an additional 2 if we're holding a specific territory, which correlates to the card. And that way, we get more out of our bonus. But we get unlucky. We sit on 5 with the same cannon trait. Artillery. Yeah. So the bot smacks a bit. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy at all. Where do I want to set the... We'll sit here. Why not? There we go. Why not? Go for Europe. Clean that up. Now we have a weak bot, and this game is just about over. Open my path. Open a pathing, please. Be my guest. Okay, never mind. Oh, it opens. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Actually hits more than I expected, but nothing crazy at all. Let's hit with this. Wow, that worked. Oh, goodness. Does this work? It does, because we're like that, guys. The dice just love me, if you don't know already. Oh, wow. Did I speak too soon? Nah. It doesn't set though. Oh gosh, what a headache. Not enough to lose, but, you know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm new to PC. Okay. That's definitely the issue here. Very new. Controls. I'm not a YouTuber, for real. I'm just a guy who plays Risk. And is not so bad at it, I guess. This game is over, guys. See a 12 set, and look at that. No one holds Asia but me. Okay, that's a game. There we go. Battle points. Love to see it. What are our rankings here? We see black the beginner, all beginners, all intermediate. Okay. White was intermediate, green was intermediate. You know, the discrepancy between beginner and intermediate, that needs to be studied. But yeah, nothing too shocking there. That's another game in the books, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know already, my name is Daniel. I am a Grandmaster at the game of Risk. We're currently sitting at 30,500 rank points in free-for-all. Yep, 165, 109 hours. Nothing too crazy. Where are we at the leaderboard these days? We are sitting at 71. Yeah, still getting used to being top 100. This is also new to me. But yeah, if you'd like to join me in getting better at the game of Risk, I do invite you to stick around. You know, I do carry on a lot of inspiration from yours truly, Mr. Pete from Kill P Strategy. Check it out on YouTube. His channel is amazing. Yeah. Okay. 71. That's fun. It's been a pleasure, and thank you for watching. I do appreciate you.